Are you guys getting tired of seeing stuff on the Traeger yet? Holy crap, it's cold out here today. Alright, so today I am going to be, and actually, do me a favor. Comment down below, happy birthday Django. Today, the day that I'm filming this, Django turned 13. But I'm going to be using the Traeger, and I noticed something just now when I came out to the Traeger. So I was just about to start it up, and I looked and I'm like, what's that there? So I gotta figure out what that is. I think it's just some residual grease from the last video I did some beef ribs, and I apologize. I didn't really talk too much, and when everybody's around, I don't get to always talk about how or what my feelings are on certain things, because they're looking at me like, hurry up and finish the video so we can eat. So hopefully you guys understand. I will go into a more in-depth, I won't say review, but discussion about the Traeger, and again, what I like, what I don't like, and pros and cons. Hey yo, this is Dash. Yeah! Alright, so one of the questions I had was what exactly was gonna happen with the ash from the pellets. So now I guess I see I have to come in here and I'll wipe that out or vacuum that out after, I don't know, however many cooks. But it seems like, and I also wondered about this, what happened with any grease or anything that dripped past that little catch pan that diverted it down to the end. So it seems like yesterday I must have had one of the beef ribs a little further. Actually, no, it just might have been a little further back, and it dripped down this way and then down this way, or whatever was kind of popping off. You can see that the door looks rather wet, but it seems like the grease dripped down, and there must be an open seal because you can see where the grease came out there and eventually down there. So no big deal. I'll get that cleaned up and I'll get this thing started so I can get salmon done today. Holy crap, it's cold out here today. Wow, I'm actually rather impressed. That was 3 minutes. So I'm gonna turn the dial to 250. Actually, I'm gonna turn it to 225. Trying to figure out a way to try to make sure I don't get as much spillage or drainage that way. I think I'm gonna just take this out and change the foil really quickly. Alright, so now at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and let this get warmed up. It's actually almost at temperature. It's at 243 degrees right now. And I gotta go get the salmon. I'll get the salmon and I'll be right back. Okay, so I normally don't cook with aluminum foil. The only time I do use aluminum foil is when I'm cooking salmon, and that is so that I can put this down in the, now regardless of whether I'm using Bessie or Vicky, I put a piece of aluminum foil down for the salmon to rest on, and this is not for it to not stick to the grate or anything like that. It's just to make it easier for me to be able to pick it up once it's done. All I'll do is lift up the whole piece of foil. Okay, so let's talk about this piece of salmon for a second. This was a 3 1/4 pound salmon fillet, and it is the whole salmon fillet. When I do salmon, I do them by the whole fillets. It's just easier that way, as far as when I sell them. So when I also cook them for my family, I do the same thing, and this is something for my family. Like I said, today is my son's birthday, and we're gonna be going up to my sister-in-law's house, and we're gonna be getting together. So this salmon is for us to take with us a little later. I figured what better way another way to try it out is to try it out on the Traeger. I know that I'm gonna apologize now. This video is gonna be coming out a lot later than it was filmed, but I have some things going on and I need to get ahead of my videos. That's why I'm doing a bunch of videos on the Traeger, so that I can, one, get a, ramp up and get to using it, and two, so that I can have content for you guys while I'm not able to provide content for you guys or produce content for you guys. So right now, I'm looking at the display here, and it's showing 223, 224, 226, so it's getting back up to temperature. Again, I have this thing going, I want it to go at 250 degrees. We'll see. I really wanted to cook it a little slower, like 225, but I have something, my daughter has to go to gymnastics, and I think my wife wants me to drive them there. If I do drive them there, I might do a live stream. So if you haven't already, please make sure you turn the notification bell on, because there are times when I'm just sitting or I'm waiting somewhere and I'm like, you know what? Let me do a live stream right now. So hopefully, if you haven't again already, please turn on a notification bell so you can be notified whenever I go live on, or go live with a live stream, and or when one of the videos that I produce goes live. So thank you guys. I'll be back in a bit. I'm going inside. Whew. It's cold outside. All right, so I'm back out at the Traeger, back out at Tracy. So normally I don't condone doing a whole bunch of opening up smoker or grill, but because I kind of want to know what's going on. It's been about an hour and a half, and I tell you guys all the time, I lose track of time when I'm cooking. So when you guys are like, well, how long did it cook? I don't know. I just kind of got up, I started it. I don't really remember what time I put it on, but hopefully, can you see that? We got smoke rolling. And before I open this up, let me just tell you, it smells amazing out here. I do get some wood smoke scent, and I'm definitely smelling the salmon, and it smells like it would if I had it in Bessie or Vicky. So let's get this opened up and see what it looks like. All right, that's looking pretty good. It looks about normal. So we're not 100% there just yet. I'm shooting for about 140 to 145 degrees. I just kind of look and see what the color looks like, and I kind of take it off from there. I will be taking this with me to my sister-in-law's house, like I said earlier, and because of that, I'm not really pressed on the temperature so much, because it will be being reheated. But, oh, and if you were wondering, reheating salmon, I used to think it was gonna be like a big deal and a no-no. It's actually really good. I am a fan of it, and so is my wife, so I'm making this more or less for my wife. All right, so my salmon is done, and I'm gonna get it out of here. Put that off to the side for a second. Actually, let's move this out of the way. This is why I put salmon on a piece of aluminum foil. See how easy that was? Now, we're gonna close this, turn it down where it says shutdown cycle, and that's it. Let's go inside and I'll show you this piece of salmon a little closer up. All right, so yeah, the salmon looks great. I can tell you it smells great too. It has some nice, you know, reddish color, which is what I'm looking for. But I'm gonna taste a little piece of it. Don't tell anybody. What say ye? Should I get a piece from this side, or should I get a piece from this side? This side or this side? Let's get a plate. Came right off the skin like I needed it to. Oh, for the taste test. All right. take this off so you can see me. It tastes great. I am getting a little hint of smoke flavor. And if anything, that's the only thing I'm missing. I tried to cook a little slower so that I would get more of the smoke flavor. So, alright. I tried to cook it a little slower so I would get more of a hint of smoke flavor. And the reason being is, when I did chicken on the Traeger a few videos ago, I guess that's 2 videos ago now, I had a piece that I left sitting out there on the Traeger for a while longer. And when I actually ate that piece, I really felt like I could taste the hint of smoke. A few of you guys, I guess, who have pellet smokers have pretty much told me that I should use the amazing smoking tube, add it to the Traeger to give me a more pronounced smoke flavor in the food. So at this point, I haven't tried it yet. I'm kind of just, you know, trying it out, testing it out to see what flavors I am getting, what flavors I'm not getting before I start messing with things. But this one is another one for the books. I know this has been like probably 4 videos in a row, maybe, with the Traeger. So I really want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Thank you for suffering through all of this Traeger content. I know some of you guys that don't have them are probably like, boo, and bored with it. I know. I don't want to, the novelty still hasn't worn off for me because it's only been a few days. Though I know for you guys it's been probably a week or 2 of just like non-stop Traeger videos. Again, I do apologize, but I wanted to get some content for you guys done so that while I was away, you guys would have something to watch. Thoughts though on the Traeger, like right away, immediate impressions, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it for what it is, for what I'm able to do with it. Thank you so very much, as always, for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Please hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I start a live stream or one of these videos goes live. Thank you as always again, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey, if you like what you saw today, if you learned something, please leave me a comment down below. Thank you again as always for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. If you like, If you like what you saw today, or if you learned something, please leave me a thumbs up down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Please make sure you turn on the... So, if you like what you saw today, if you learned something, please leave me a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever one of these videos goes live or I start a live stream. Make sure to leave a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate that as well. If you haven't already subscribed, thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time.